Okay, hi guys, I think I'm live now. If you can see me and if you can hear me, if everything is good, please let me know, then we can start today's session. Please do like the stream, guys. I'm looking to get at least 75 likes before the stream ends today. We already got around 10 likes, so we just need another 65 likes. We will be having 15 questions today. All of them are from the CMAT syllabus. Anybody who gets 12 questions plus correct will get a free t-shirt from Krakow. If you get more than 12 questions correct, that is if you get more than say 35 marks, please do mail us at support@krakow.in and we will be sending you a free t-shirt. The 15 questions today, they cover all the important topics that are required for CMAT, and the difficulty level is exactly what can be expected in the examination. So this will be a very important session for you. If you're looking for a free mock for CMAT, we are providing one free CMAT mock. It is in the latest pattern. The link for the CMAT mock can be found in the description of this video. We also have a very useful 1000 GK questions which are very important for CMAT video. This is completely free. This is available on YouTube. Again, the link for this video is given in the description of this video. So if you're looking for either GK questions or if you're looking for a free CMAT mock, you should definitely check out the description of this video. We'll be starting today's session in exactly another 2 minutes. Please do like the stream. If you want to take part in this test, please go to krakow.in/live. If you go to krakow.in/live, you can take part in today's test. If you have any doubts with respect to the preparation for CMAT, feel free to message in the chat. यश पटेल is saying, सर आपके 100 GK क्वेश्चन से 10-12 तो आएंगे ना? 10-12 I am not so sure because overall I think there are only around 25 GK questions, but I would expect at least 5-6 questions to come from that video, and it's a very nice video, very useful video. It I think is just 3 hours long, so you should definitely check it. The link to check the GK video is given in the description of this video. This I think is very important. Okay guys, please go to krakow.in/live. The test will be starting in exactly another 1 minute. Please do like the stream, guys. I want to get to at least 75 likes before the stream ends. That is the target for today. We have 15 questions and the first question will be on your screen now. Let us see who will get the first question correct first. Ganesh Masan is saying, for innovation section, how to prepare for innovation and entrepreneurship. We have very nice videos in our CMAT crash course, which is targeted towards the innovation and entrepreneurship course. You should definitely check it out. The CMAT crash course is for 1 month and it covers the entire syllabus which is needed for the examination, and it only costs rupees 199. Sorry, rupees 1999. Shreya Biswas is saying it is not visible clearly. If everybody is feeling that way, I'll check, but I think you can adjust the resolution of the YouTube video in the settings. Please try to do that. I think that should work. Okay, the time is over. Let us try to answer this question. In this question, we are told that Abhay can complete a piece of work in 18 days. Balram can complete it in 20 days. And Chandan can complete it in 30 days. We are given the time that they take to finish the work. Let us try to compare their efficiencies. So to compare the efficiencies, let us assume that the total work that needs to be done is the LCM, that is the least common multiple of 18, 20 and 30. What is the least common multiple of 18, 20 and 30? That will be equal to 180. So let us assume that the total work that needs to be done is 180 units. A takes 18 days to complete 180 units. So in one day, the amount of work that A will do is 180 divided by 18, which is 10 units. The number of units that B does in one day, because he takes 20 days to finish 180 units, is 9 units. And the number of units of work that C does in one day, because it takes 30 days to finish 180 units, is 6 units. So the total amount of work that B and C do in one day is 9 plus 6, which is 15 units. We are told that B and C work for the first 2 days and after that they leave. So in 2 days they finish, B and C alone will finish 30 units of work. And the amount of work that is left is 180 minus 30, which is 150 units. 150 units of work is left, and Abhay alone is working to complete this work. Every day he does 10 units of work. So the number of days that Abhay will take to finish this work will be 150 divided by 10, which is equal to 15 days. So the answer for this question is 15 days, which is option C. Let us look at the next question. Talks is saying that he is having difficulty in finding the innovation and entrepreneurship class. Please do send a mail from your registered email ID to support@krakow.in and we'll mail you the required links. Jitu Bhaiya, commerce wale. Hi sir. Hi Jitu, how are you? Please do like the stream, Jitu. Raghav Agarwal got this question correct. Well done, Raghav. Pratibha Mishra, you answered 18, that is correct. Please do go to krakow.in/live. And you can attempt the test there. Priya Verma, Pratibha Mishra, both of you are correct, but in the future, please go to krakow.in/live. The test is there. I would recommend you to take it there. In this question, we are told that we have digits 5, 3, 2, 1. They are being used without repetition. And we are required to calculate how many 4-digit odd numbers can be made. We are only looking for odd numbers. So let us assume that this is one such 4-digit number. The digits that can be used are 5, 3, 2 and 1. And we want this number to be an odd number. So the last digit, this has to be odd. If the last digit has to be odd, it can be either 5 or 3 or 1. It cannot be 2. Because any number which is ending with 2 is an even number. So the last place can be filled in 3 ways. This is either 5 or 3 or 1. Once we choose either 5 or 3 or 1, we are left with 3 numbers. And we have 3 places to fill those 3 numbers. The number of ways in which without any restriction 3 numbers can be used to fill 3 places is 3 into 2 into 1, which is 6. And the last place can be filled in 3 ways. So the total number of 4-digit odd numbers that can be formed is 6 into 3, which is 18, which is option A. Let us now look at the next question. Madhu also got the earlier question correct. Kavya Rajshekharan also got it correct, which is very nice. Let us see if people can get this question correct. This also is a fairly straightforward question, exactly as difficult as you can expect a question in CMAT to come. Okay, let us try to look at this question. In this question, we are asked to calculate which of the following options is not correct. So 3 of the 4 options are expected to be correct and 1 option is wrong. We are required to identify which of them is wrong. If you are looking at option A, the right hand side is log 1 to the base 10 plus log 2 to the base 10 plus log 3 to the base 10. So that can be simplified to equal log of 1 into 2 into 3 to the base 10, which is equal to log of 6 to the base 10, which is exactly what the option on the left hand side is given. So option A is true. If you are looking at option B, log 1 to the base 10 is 0, that is actually true. Log 1 to the base any number where x is not equal to 1 and x is greater than 0, because the base of a logarithm is only defined if this number is not equal to 1 and if this number is positive, this is equal to 0. The reason for that also is very clear, because any number to the power 0 is equal to 1, it would imply that log 1 to the base any number is equal to 0. So option B is also true. If you look at option C, the left hand side is log of 2 plus 3 to the base 10, which is log of 5 to the base 10. And the right hand side is log of 2 into 3 to the base 10, which is log of 6 to the base 10. This is not equal to, they are not equal to each other. So this is false. You should remember one thing. You should remember that log of 2 to the base 10 plus log of 3 to the base 10 is equal to log of 2 into 3 to the base 10. This is true. However, here we have 2 logs and we are adding 2 logs. We are not adding the arguments of 2 logs. You should remember that this is not equal to log to the base 10 of 2 plus 3. Because in this case, this is just equal to log of 5 to the base 10. If you are looking at option D, log 10 to the base 10 is 1, which also is true. Because log of x to the base x is equal to 1 for all values of x which is not equal to 1 and when x is greater than 0. This also is because x to the power 1 is equal to x for all values of x. So this also is true. So the only option which is false is option C. Let us now look at the next question. Guys, please do like the stream. We have 30 people who are watching this stream live and we have only 22 likes. Please do like this stream so that more people can join us next time. In this question, we are told that a man borrows 4,000 rupees at 15% compound interest, and at the end of every year, he pays 1,500. If the principal is 4,000 and if the interest is 1,500, what is the interest earned in 1 year? The interest earned will be 4,000 into 0.15, which is equal to 600. So at the end of 1 year, the amount due is 4,000 plus 600, which is 4,600. Out of which he repays back 1,500. So the amount due is only 3,100. Again, the rate of interest is 0.15. So the interest on this for the next year is rupees 465. So the total amount that is due is 3,100 plus 465, which is 3,565. From this, again he repays 1,500. So the amount due is 2,065. And the rate of interest remains the same, it is 0.15. So the interest on this is approximately equal to 2000 into 0.15, which is 300, plus 65 into 0.15 will be approximately 100. Essentially, if you are not able to calculate this quickly, you can calculate this as 2000 into 0.15 plus 65 into 0.15. 2000 into 0.15 is easy, that is 300, and 65 into 0.15 will be very close to 60 into 0.15, which is 90, plus 5 into 0.15, which is actually 7.5. So you can approximately say that this is equal to another 10 rupees. 65 into 0.15, again you can look at it as 65 into 1 by 6. There are many ways in which you can approximate this to equal 10 rupees. So this is equal to 310 approximately. This would imply that the total amount that is due is 2065 plus 310, which is 2375. Out of this, again 1500 is repaid back. So the amount due will be very close to 875. Out of the options, you can see that option D is 874.75, which is what probably it will equal if you calculate this accurately. So the answer for this question is option D. Let us now look at the next question. Guys, please do like the stream. We have more than 30 people who are watching this stream live, and I want to get to at least 50 likes before the stream ends. So we need just another 22 likes. We can definitely do it, guys. Jeetu Bhaiya is saying, sir, I have liked the video. Thanks a lot. He's saying, you're too intelligent, sir. Why did not you appear for UPSC? I actually answered this question in one of the streams. I felt that UPSC is not for me. You would be required to sacrifice a lot of many years, no, it is difficult to actually do well in one year. Plus my skills and what UPSC requires, I think, is different. UPSC probably requires you to read a lot of topics which are probably boring also. I'm not super interested in it. And even at the end of the day, I'm not super keen on doing the job of either an IAS or an IPS, because I like what I do. I think a IPS or a IAS, they'll have to, I don't know. In general, I feel my interests and my skills, I'm better suited to be an entrepreneur than be a bureaucrat. In this question, we are told that a 30-meter ladder is placed against a wall such that it just reaches the top. So this is the wall, this is the ladder, and this is the ground. This is 90 degrees. The length of the ladder is 30 meters. We are also told that the distance, horizontal distance between the wall and the base of the ladder is 1/3 the length of the ladder. What is 1/3 of 30? That is 10 meters. Using Pythagoras theorem, we can easily calculate that the height of the wall will be square root of 30 square minus 10 square, which is equal to square root of 900 minus 100, which is equal to square root of 800, which is equal to 20 root 2. Because 20 square is 400. If you bring 400 out of the square root, it is 20, and you will be left with 2. Remember what Pythagoras theorem states: if you are given a right angle triangle, if the two non-hypotenuse sides are A and B, hypotenuse is the side which is opposite the 90 degrees angle, and if this is C, Pythagoras theorem tells us that C square is equal to A square plus B square. Here we are told the value of C, we are told the value of B. So the value of A is equal to square root of C square minus B square, which is square root of 30 square minus 10 square, which is square root of 800, which is 20 root 2. So the answer for this question is option B. Let us now look at the next question. Subhajit is saying, I'm a BSc chemistry graduated, can I eligible for CAT? I think you're definitely eligible for CAT. Any graduate is eligible for CAT. Grace is saying, good evening sir. Hi Grace. Arcade, Babu Rao, Abhi. Abhi is saying, can we have a similar session for CAT as well? Yeah, I plan to start serious sessions for CAT. I'm just waiting for maybe April to start. And after that, I want to have at least one session every week for CAT. Let us see. That is the plan. Most likely we will be doing that. Guys, many people have asked us for help in GK. Definitely do check out the 100 GK questions video for CMAT. The link to check it out on YouTube is given in the description of this video. In addition to it, if you are looking for mocks for CMAT, we have 10 mocks for CMAT. All of them are in the latest pattern and they will be very, very useful for you. They're taken by hundreds of students across the country. You can get them for just rupees 499. Again, the link to enroll to this CMAT mocks is given in the description of this video. You should definitely check it out. Okay, let us try to answer this question. In this question, we are told that there are two fate dices. They are numbered from 1 to 6 and they are thrown and their points are added. The thrower is given 40 rupees for a score of 12 and he has to pay 2 rupees if the score is less than 12. What is his expectation about gain or loss per throw? If he is throwing two dice, what is the total possibilities? The first die can be either from any number from 1 to 6. The second die also can be any number from 1 to 6. So the total number of ways in which the two dice will actually turn up is 36 ways. Out of these 36 ways, how many ways will the sum be equal to 12? There is only one way possible. That is if both the dice are actually 6 and 6. So in one way, he will get 12 and in all the remaining 35 ways, he will get a score which is not equal to 12. He will, in fact, you can say will get a score which is less than 12. Because 12 is the highest the sum can be when both of them are 6 and 6. So in one way, he is going to make 40 rupees and in the remaining 35 ways, he is going to lose 2 rupees. So the amount of money that he is expected to make from one throw will be 1 by 36 because in this one case, he is going to make 40 into 40 minus 35 by 36 into 2. This is equal to 40 minus 70 divided by 36, which is equal to minus 30 by 36, which is equal to minus 5 by 6. So with every throw, he is expected to lose rupees 5 by 6. So the answer is option D. Let us now look at the next question. Okay, let us look at this question. In this question, we are told that there is a copper wire of length 243 meters. It has a diameter of 4 millimeters and it is melted to form a sphere. What is the diameter of the sphere? Essentially, this wire was melted and whatever material was there was used to form a sphere. Do we know the volume, the formula for the volume of a sphere if you are given the radius? The volume of a sphere is equal to 4 by 3 into pi r cube. This is the volume of a sphere. And what is the volume of a wire? It is a cylindrical wire. So the volume of a cylinder is equal to pi into r square into h. In this particular case, the volume of the cylinder, the copper wire, which is in the form of a cylinder, is pi into the radius is, because diameter is 4 millimeters, radius will be 2 millimeters. So pi into 2 by 1000 into 2 by 1000, because remember that a millimeter is 1 by 1000 of a centimeter, into the height is essentially the length into 243 is equal to 4 by 3 into pi into r cube. We can cancel pi on both sides, we can cancel 4 on both sides. R cube will therefore be equal to 729, which is 243 into 3 divided by 1000 square. Or the value of r, which is the cubed root of this, is equal to 9 divided by 100. So the radius is 9 centimeters. We are asked the diameter, which will be 2 times the radius, which is equal to 18 centimeters. So let us look at the next question. Guys, we have close to 30 people who are watching this stream live. Please do like the stream. I want to get to at least 50 likes before the stream ends. And we just need another 11 likes. Raghav Agarwal is doing quite well. He has scored 15 points already. Let us hope that he continues to do well. Darshit Shah is saying CAT daily target and CAT daily lecture videos and mocks, are these sufficient for CAT? Maruti Sir, how can I contact you? You can always send us a mail. You can send me a personal mail at maruti@kraku.in and we can discuss and I'll try to answer most of your doubts. Just send a mail to maruti@kraku.in. Yeah, in my opinion, daily target and daily lecture videos and mocks, these are more than sufficient for you to do well in CAT. The point is, the onus is on you to ensure that you put in the effort. We can just provide you very good material. We can provide you some guidance, but the hard work has to come from you. Every day you have to actually solve all of those questions. You have to attempt the daily targets. You have to watch those videos. And at the end of every video, we'll also be giving you a list of questions that you have to answer. So you have to answer them, and if you don't understand them, you have to actually look at the video solutions and try to understand them. That is how progress is done. Okay, let us try to answer this question. In this question, we are told that there is a bag which contains 6 red balls, 11 yellow balls, and 5 pink balls. 2 balls are drawn from the bag at random, one after the other. What is the probability that the first ball drawn is red and the second ball drawn is yellow? First, let us look at the probability that the first ball that is drawn is red. There are a total of how many balls? We have 6 plus 11 plus 5, which is 22 balls. Out of them, there are 6 red balls. So the probability that the first ball is a red ball is 6 by 22. Once that is done, we have 5 red balls, 11 yellow balls, and 5 pink balls. And what is the total number of balls that are remaining? For the second ball, we have only 21 balls remaining because one ball is already picked out. And we want this ball to be yellow in color. What is the probability of this happening? This will be 11 divided by 21 because we have 11 yellow balls and 21 balls in total. So the required probability is 6 by 22 into 11 by 21. This is 2, this is 3, and this is 7. So the required probability is 1 by 7. So the answer for this question is option C. Let us look at the next question. Priya Roy saying, Maruti sir, are you from Telangana? I am actually a native of Andhra Pradesh. I am from Vizag. I stay in Telangana. Darshit Shah is saying, can I have a telegram link for Krakow? Yeah, we'll post the link for the group that we have for MBA exams, especially designed towards students who are seriously preparing for CAT and CMAT and other exams. The link will be posted in the chat very soon. Please do like this stream, guys. We have 43 likes. We just need 7 more likes to get to 50 likes. So please do like the stream and let us try to answer this question. In this question, we are told that 1 by x is a positive fraction. So 1 by x is greater than 0 and 1 by y is a negative fraction. Which of the following statements is true? The first one is 1 by x plus 1 by y positive? We can't say that for sure. Why can't we say that for sure? Let us assume that in one case 1 by x, x is say equal to 100. Then 1 by 100 is greater than 0. And let us assume that y is equal to 2. Y is a small number. Then minus 1 by 2 is equal to 1 by y, and this is less than 0. The sum of these two is less than 0. This is not always the case if you, for example, interchange the values of x and y. If say x is 1 by 2, x is say 2, that is 1 by x is 1 by 2, and y is say minus 100. So this is say minus 100. Then 1 by x plus 1 by y will be now greater than 0. So it can be either greater than 0 or less than 0 depending on the values of x and y. So this one is not always true. So we'll essentially say this is false. This is okay, let me be more correct, more accurate. This is not always true. It is true sometimes, it is false sometimes. 1 by x minus 1 by y is positive. This is always true. Why is this the case? Because 1 by x is greater than 0, 1 by y is less than 0, so minus 1 by y will be greater than 0. For example, in this particular case, if 1 by y is minus 1 by 2, minus 1 by y will be equal to 1 by 2, which is a positive number. So the sum of these two, that is the sum of 1 by x and minus 1 by y, which is equal to 1 by x minus 1 by y, is always greater than 0. So option B is always true. Option C is x minus y divided by xy. What is x minus y divided by xy? Here x minus y divided by xy is equal to 1 by y minus 1 by x. We are just separating both the terms from this fraction. 1 by y is negative, minus 1 by x is also negative. In fact, you can always say that if 1 by x minus 1 by y is greater than 0, then 1 by y minus 1 by x is always less than 0. So option C is always true. Option D is 1 by x into y is positive. This is always false. Why is this the case? Because x is greater than 0 and y is less than 0. So x into y, the product of a positive number and a negative number, is always negative. Therefore, the reciprocal of it, 1 by x into y, is always less than 0. 1 by x square minus 1 by y square is positive. This is equal to 1 by x minus 1 by y into 1 by x plus 1 by y. This is always positive, that we know. We have already seen this from option B. 1 by x is positive, minus 1 by y is positive. Because 1 by y is negative, minus of that will be positive. So this first term is always positive. But the second term is sometimes positive, it is sometimes negative, which is what we discussed in option A. So in this particular case, the product is sometimes positive and it is sometimes negative. So we can say that this is not always true. So the only two statements which we know for sure are true are options B and C. So the correct answer is option B, which says that only B and C are always true. Let us now look at the next question. Let us look at this question. In this question, we are told that there are 4 sheep farmers who went for pasture. Anil grazed 24 sheep for 3 months. Bimal, he grazed 10 sheep for 5 months. Champak, he grazed 35 sheep for 4 months. And Damodar, he grazed 21 sheep for 3 months. So the total months into sheep that each of them has grazed, for Anil it is 24 into 3, which is 72. For Bimal it is 10 into 5, which is 50. For Champak it is 35 into 4, which is 140. For Damodar it is 21 into 3, which is 63. Anil's share of the rent for this 72 is 720. So the total rent of the pasture, we have to just add all of them up and multiply it by 10. That will be 72 plus 50, which is 122, plus 140, which is 262, plus 63, which is 325. Into 10 is 3250. That will be the total rent for this pasture, which is option B. Let us look at the next question. In this question, we are given a pie chart. There are 7 companies A, B, C, D, E, F, and G. And companies A and G, we have been given 5 statements. We are required to calculate which of them is actually true. Companies A and G are producing more than 500 units. What is the percentage of A? It is 16%. What is the percentage of G? It is 12%. So both of them together produce 28%. And the total production is 1500. So A and G together will produce 28% into 1500, which is equal to 420. Are they producing more than 500 units? That is false, because 420 is not more than 500. What is option B? Companies B and F are producing less than 250 units. How much is B? 11%. F is 5%. So the total is 16%. What is 16% of 1500? This is 240. Is 240 less than 250? That is true. What is option C? Companies C and D account for 705 units. C has 21%, E has 26%. So both of them together will be 47%. 47% of 1500, how much is it? That will be equal to 47 into 15, which is equal to 705. This is also true. What is option D? Companies D and G are producing less than 200 units. D is 9%, G is 12%. So both of them together is 21%. What is 21% of 1500? 21% of 1500 will be 315. Is 315 less than 200? That is false. What is option E? Companies E, F and G account for 545 units. E is 26%, F is 5%, G is 12%. So all of them together will be 43%. What is 43% of 1500? That is equal to 645. They are not equal to 545. So this also is false. So the correct answer is that only options B and C are true and all the remaining are false. Okay guys, that's it for today. Thanks for tuning in.